Now, I think we should leave the last word about Governor Tim Walz to Senator John Kennedy from the great state of Louisiana.
Governor Tim Walz, whatever he says, believe the opposite. I'm sorry, the man learned to lie before he learned to talk. He's just a.
I can't help it. You crack me up.
Well, he's just a less masculine version of Hillary Clinton.
Oh man.
Tim Walz is a less masculine version of Hillary Clinton. That's going to stick in my mind. Now, let's have a look at this clash between Senator Ted Cruz and the co-CEO of Netflix during a Senate hearing on Netflix's pending $83 billion attempt to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery's streaming and studio assets.
Look, Netflix has long been a left-wing company. Your founder, Reed Hastings, is one of the biggest Democrat donors in the country, including giving millions recently to the massive gerrymander in California, making it one of the most gerrymandered states in the union, because your founder desperately wants a Democrat House of Representatives. Susan Rice from the Obama White House is on your board of directors. You guys gave $50 million to the Obamas, as far as I can tell, to produce no discernible content whatsoever. How would you tell a Texan sitting at home to feel comfortable? CNN is already a dumpster fire. There's nothing resembling objectivity. There's nothing resembling journalism anymore. How are people at home, how should they feel even remotely confident that if this merger happens, the combined entity would not simply be a propaganda outlet pushing one particular political view with much greater market power than you have now?
Well, sir, we would fail. We would fail pushing a political view or propaganda. We deliver entertainment to consumers. Our consumers see our business pretty much the way they see America. About 40% conservative, about 40% liberal, about 20% don't know.
Oh, John, that's not at all accurate, is it? Netflix's political bias is pretty evident in its programming, throughout its programming, even children's programming, and to pretend otherwise is really insulting the audience.
Rita, the entire entertainment industry is left-wing, almost without exception. And Netflix is notoriously liberal. There are these Netflix memes, and you've seen them. You know what I'm talking about. Netflix takes a program, and then there's the Netflix version. And in the Netflix version, all the characters are non-white and gay. It is a standing joke. We see it all the time.
Yes.
These people are not fooling anyone.
They're not. And to go to that Senate hearing and just deny the obvious. I mean, it's one thing to say we exist in an industry where the artistic community leans a certain way, so the content they produce is naturally going to be left-leaning. You could make an explanation for it, but just to deny the reality is just so insulting to the audience. Now, before you go, the French cybercrime unit has raided the Paris offices of Elon Musk's X as part of a year-long investigation, and they have summoned the billionaire to front a hearing over his platform's suspected algorithm abuse and what they call fraudulent data extraction. But, John, I do suspect this has got a lot more to do with Elon Musk being a free speech warrior and not allowing the bureaucratic class to dictate what people can say and discuss online.
Rita, there is a huge battle over free speech going on in Europe, and a big part of it has to do with social media. The European Union has adopted the Digital Services Act, which requires platforms like X to engage in content moderation under very vague standards. And many people think that what they're going to suppress is conservative content and content that is critical of their own government. So the US has been pushing back against those efforts. What I suspect is going on here is part of that larger battle over whether American ideas of free speech will prevail in Europe or whether European censorship will be imposed on American companies.
John Hinderaker, thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you, Rita.